to the bank, this shit a step. Yeah. I'ma have to let them know I'm a killer gringo and my killers, they from Mexico. Never need prescriptions, but I'm smoking on that medical. Laughing to the bank, this shit hysterical. I could lead the Israelites to Jericho. Heard she got a boyfriend, I know she think I'm sexy though. I'm not an ordinary local rapper, I'm professional. Why you roll oregano? I'm in a place they never go. Threaten me to never show. More money, more problems, bitch. Who's to say we better, bro? You don't chase your dreams, you may never know. You may never know. I'm a little reminder. Show up with my squad, black gloves, peaky blinders.
Ramily. Welcome in to the Los Angeles Rams post-game thoughts with Ramsaholic. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. It really helps your boy out, and I appreciate you. No, it's not easy with these losses coming on here and speaking my mind, but the job's got to be done, and I'm here for us. As a Rams fan for almost 23 years now, we've been through tougher times than this, but obviously we expect more. At least I do from this team. Maybe not to always win, but to lose 20-43 quickly on that too. That's the first time in NFL history that score has ever happened. So, hey, we made history in the moment. So, this game started off what I felt good. Michael Hoyt, sack. Byron Young, sack. Oh, wait. Illegal touching or holding, whatever they called on Quentin Lake on CeeDee Lamb. Horrible call. I mean, we just had our two edge guys get back-to-back sacks, and then that happens. Anyways, Aaron Donald gets a sack, but then CeeDee Lamb gets hot. They cap it off, Jake Ferguson touchdown. So aggravating that this happened because that penalty just killed us. This game could have been completely different. Yeah, I know we lost by a lot, but momentum, things change. All it takes is one play, right? Rams get the ball. They look pretty good going downfield, getting Darrell Henderson involved early. On a third down, we throw it to Cooper Kupp. He definitely, in my opinion, got held. I mean, the commentators even said it too. He grabbed Kupp's hip, one of their DBs, and Kupp had to lean to try to reach for the ball. No call. Hey, this is Jerry's town, Jerry's world, Jerry's stadium, whatever you call it. We're not going to get calls. We are the Los Angeles Rams. We rarely get calls as is. I don't know what the deal is with that, but hey. Lucas Haversick goes on, kicks a 33-yard field goal. Looks like it would have been good from 70. I mean, the kid has a leg. I like his kicking motion, all of that. I actually coach youth football, and I work with our kickers. And I know a good kick when I see one, and that was a nice kick. So, 7-3. Okay, let's let our defense make a play. Defense gets a stop, holds them to a 58-yard field goal attempt. He hit the extra point. Brandon Aubrey hit the extra point off the post. So I'm like, he's going to miss this. 58-yarders. Let's go. Boom. Nails it. Right down the middle. 10-3. Okay, let's get the ball back. This is when the nightmare began. This point. Matthew Stafford throws a pass that looks like something that Brock Purdy would throw. C.J. Stroud, a rookie. Will Levis. More on him later. This was such a bad read from Stafford. Trying to throw an out route to Kupp on the sideline. DaRon Bland right there. Gets his third pick six of the season. This is the guy that's taken over for Trayvon Diggs. It looks like Trayvon Diggs is in good hands, right? So, 17-3. All right. This, down 14, this sucks. I'm feeling down in the dumps. But It's only 14 points. It is the first quarter. This is the Cowboys. They do blow leads. Anything can happen. Next possession. We go punt the ball. It gets blocked out of the end zone. Safety. Sam Williams. So we punt them the ball. They get a huge run back from Turbin. Looked like he was going to score. Doesn't score, but it doesn't matter. CeeDee Lamb wide open. Dak Prescott bounces it out. See CeeDee Lamb, easiest touchdown throw for a quarterback. The throw they all wish they could have every snap. Wide open, your best wide receiver. Why is he wide open? Good question. 33-3. This is I'm in the couch watching this game. I'm like, oh man. I'm tweeting, I'm getting mad. I tweet during games if I'm not live streaming. I didn't live stream because I was watching the game with my kids. I got to get them on that Ramily. So I got to watch games with them too. Can't let them grow up being 49ers fans, Dolphins fans, you know. So, anyways, it's 33-3. I'm like, you know what? If we could score here into the half, we're looking good. Boom, Royce Freeman, 1 yard touchdown run. Yes, 4 seconds left. All right, go for the 2. We don't get it. 33-9 at half. I'm thinking of ways we could come back. All right, you know, we can score when you come out the half. Then it's only a 2-possession game if you get the 2. Oh no, because then we didn't just get the 2-point conversion. Well, we still got a chance. We could stop them. Turnover. Third quarter starts. We do score. Boom. Ben Skoranek, 20-yard touchdown pass from Matthew Stafford. It looked like Puka Nacua was hurt because he came out those last few snaps on that drive. Ben Skoranek comes in. Touchdown, Matthew Stafford. Boom. Looks like he's hurt, as always, because he's getting hit. He's throwing his hand on helmets. And what do we do with Matthew Stafford hurt? We say, hey, we're on this 2-point conversion, Matthew Stafford. You're going to flick it back, and you're going to catch the 2-point conversion from Tutu Atwell. So Tutu Atwell gets the ball, throws it, wide open Matthew Stafford. Pretty horrible throw, but he still catches it. Matthew Stafford has to dive. Dives, hurts his throwing thumb even more. Great call, McVay. Hobbled quarterback. No worries. Let's just throw him out there for a catch. And that's what we did. We hurt the guy. McVay said that's the play that he got hurt on. Great. They reviewed the 2-point conversion. Matthew Stafford lounged. The ball crossed the line before his knee hit. 2-point conversion good. 17-33. Cowboys get the ball. They drive down the field. Brandon Aubrey, 27-yard field goal to make it 36-17. We end up getting an interception off deflection. Doesn't matter. They come. We don't do anything with it. Brandon Cooks. Hey, kudos to Cooks, man. I loved him in LA, dude. He whooped us up. 25-yard touchdown pass from Dak, who went off. And then we end the game with a 47-yard field goal to make it 20-43. Lucas Haversick, the positive of this game, was 2 for 2. Made all his extra points, so at least we have a kicker right now. Right? We'll see how he kicks in Green Bay. Game stats, the Rams had 280 yards. The Cowboys 387. Rams 188 passing yards. Cowboys 285. Rams 92 rushing yards. Cowboys 102 rushing yards. Rams 4.8 yards per play. Cowboys 6.1 yards per play. Rams were 4 of 13 on third down. Cowboys were 50% at 6 of 12. We were 1 of 2 on fourth down. Cowboys were 1 of 1. We allowed 2 sacks. They allowed 3. We punted it 5 times. They punted it twice. Each team had 4 penalties. Time of possession, Cowboys dominated at 35 minutes. Rams with 24 minutes. Both teams had an interception. Brett Ripon ends up coming in this game, goes 5 of 10, 42 yards. But if you watch the game, this man is trash. Absolute trash. Darrell Henderson led the way with carries, 12 carries, 31 yards. Very inefficient in this one, but it is a good run defense. Royce Freeman actually looked like the better runner today, 9 carries, 44 yards, and a touchdown. Darrell Henderson, 3 catches, 54 yards, most yards as a receiver on the team, so he did his thing in the pass catching game. Tyler Higbee, his best game in a while, 5 catches, 45 yards. He did leave this one a little banged up. Puka Nacua, 3 catches, 43 yards. Oh, man, and then 2 sacks from Aaron Donald, and then Michael Hoyt with the other sack. So, tough loss, but this loss has a lot more post-game than usual. Usually you have a loss, you go into next week, all right, we know what we're doing. I don't know what's going on right now. Matthew Stafford's hurt. We do have a bye week, week 10. This week we play Green Bay. This is a must-win, right? And if we're in a must-win game before the bye week and we have Brett Ripon at quarterback, granted Green Bay's been just as bad as us. And with Matthew Stafford, I feel very confident we win this game. Without Matthew Stafford, I feel very not confident we win this game. So not confident that I was starting to think of Caleb Williams. If Stafford is to miss time, and the way the Rams have been with their player injuries this year, putting them on IR with no hesitation, Sean McVay saying Kyron Williams is fine, and then he's going on IR, not return until week 12. Cooper Kupp being hurt. Coming back, and the offense actually looks worse with Kupp in it, which is so weird. I don't know how you cannot formulate a great offensive scheme with Kupp, Puka, and Tutu as your wide receivers. I just don't get it. It's like we forgot about Tutu Atwell. Cooper Kupp is just not what he was. Stafford and him don't have the connection they did have. The last 2 games, Kupp has been non-existent. And, I mean, it was rare for Cooper Kupp to have one bad half of football. 2 bad games? There's just a lot of question marks. The Rams absolutely look in trouble right now. Now, I had us at 10-7, and I want to stick with that prediction. But I need to know what's going on with our QB1. And what are we going to do? We have Stetson Bennett on the non-football list, wherever you call it, when a player doesn't have an injury, but he's not on the roster, and they're keeping at home what's really going on with him, which makes me very aggravated because that's a wasted pick. This could have been his chance to really see what he has non-preseason. Hey, if we have Brett Ripon, this would be the worst quarterback starting week 9. 100%. The Giants quarterback that's like a running back would even be a better option, even though he had crappy like -1 yards passing. He doesn't have weapons like the Rams do. Giants don't have a better offensive line than us. If we have to start Brett Ripon, this is just going to be This is going to be horrible to watch. Like, with Brett Ripon, if Matthew Stafford is to miss 3-4 games, that's 3 to 4 losses. Right? That puts us at 8 or 9 losses already. Say bye-bye to the playoffs at that point. And at that point, don't we want to get one of the better quarterbacks in this draft? This draft has a lot of good quarterbacks, in my opinion, obviously led by Caleb Williams, who plays at USC. Let's see right now, like what they have. Because right now, the Rams, it's just funny. We're at pick 10, 9 or 10. So it's like you have Caleb Williams, Drake May, Michael Penix Jr. Yeah, this mock draft isn't showing a lot of quarterbacks. There's that Texas quarterback too. Ewers, Shadir Sanders. Oh wow, look at this. This mock draft with pick 40 has us taking Shadir Sanders in the second round. I would be open to that. Oh, Quinn Ewers, the quarterback from Texas. Bo Nix. So the Rams, I mean, those are second round guys. I don't know. I think they're gonna end up going higher. Right here has us getting Dallas Turner, the edge from Alabama, pick 9. I think Caleb Williams would want to play for the Rams. He comes to our games. Um, but this is all based on Matthew Stafford. And what sucks is we have such an easy schedule coming up. We have Green Bay this week. Seattle. Seattle's 5-2, but we beat them by 17, and we do good versus Seattle. So we could definitely win that game. The Cardinals, they have the worst record in football. Well, tied now with the Panthers. The Browns, that's a tough game. Very tough game there, but winnable because they have question marks at quarterback. Ravens, that's a tough game. Commanders, very winnable. Saints, very winnable. Giants, very winnable. 49ers, toss up. Probably a loss. But, we got to beat them eventually. So we have a lot of winnable games. But the way we've been playing, teams probably feel the same way about us. I mean, the tank for Caleb guys are looking right now. I mean, it will be hard for us to get a top pick with even 3 wins already. It looks like teams with 1 win, 2 wins, like the Patriots, may not get another win. If we have Stafford, there's no way we get a top pick. I still think with Stafford we can make the playoffs. We're only 1 game out of the playoffs right now, and we're the 9th or 10th seed in the draft. Wild year in football. 49ers lose again. They lost 3 straight. Seattle wins. Arizona loses. So our division's been a toss-up, and we can't take advantage of it, unfortunately. So Rams got some work to do, but we need a lot of answers. We need to know what's going on. I feel really bad for Aaron Donald right now. I'm sure he, like us, thought this was a playoff team, but the guy's getting no help. Seems like we could get a lot of pressure to start games, and then these guys just gas out. Aaron Donald's not getting any younger. You're going to start hearing trade rumors heat up about guys like Donald, Kupp, even Stafford. I'm sure Minnesota's reached out to us about Stafford, especially with Kirk Cousins out for the year. I'm sure the Jets would bring that back up, even though Zach Wilson has been doing all right for them, at least game managing enough to win. But I wanted to talk about Will Levis quick because this is someone that I said the Rams should have took in the second round. We did take Steve Avella. Granted, he's been playing great football, but he is a guard. So it's like I think it's a lot easier to find a good guard than a solid quarterback. Will Levis yesterday 4 touchdowns in his first career start against the Atlanta Falcons. We actually do have a good secondary, good cornerback group and safety group. So, and I mean, it is the Titans. Ryan Tannehill had 2 passing touchdowns all season. This guy just came out and had 4 in 1 game. So that excuse is done with. Made DeAndre Hopkins look elite again, and I'm sure Hopkins is loving it. So Will Levis, Titans got them a guy. I know it's 1 game, but from what I've seen, the guy's a stud. I liked him. I thought that's who we should have put with McVay in the second round, and right now we would have had him too. Look at this. The week Stafford gets hurt is the week Will Levis goes off. Oh man, crazy times. But hey, Cowboys, they win. They're 5-2. I know they've had some bad losses to San Francisco and Arizona, and it looks like we can't do what our division counterparts did. We take the loss. Ramily. So, as always, make sure to subscribe, like, share. Road to 500 subs. Appreciate every single one of yous. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. I'm your boy Ramsaholic, and I'm out.
Coldest days. They know I always hit my shot. That's where the fucking Kobe's grave. And when I spit, it's so insane. And when you spit, they don't replay. I'm in that green Celtic starter jacket. What happened to that car, boy? Man, we thought you had it. Look, I'm a little reminder. Show up with my squad, black gloves, peaky blinders. If you run, we find ya. Gotta keep your head straight, can never look behind ya. Time to kill every rapper till these labels sign ya. Illuminati, every necklace we rock cold, and every song